Good morning. So this is my the second video session for the parents. The parents whom I told in my first video that you have to have faith in yourself because you are the only one to be the best teacher for the child at home these days. You cannot send them anywhere. Online studies for the younger age group is not so effective. Could give them learning, of course, because they are watching and using their visual sense, but will not be that effective. What could be more effective is your engagement with your child at home. So today in my video, I'm going to talk about order, the outer order, and how it helps the inner order or inner calmness. This theory of Montessori is not easy to understand, but I'm going to try my level best to give you all the examples that you can understand and then use them. Let's talk about how many times in a day you enjoy your tea. For example, if somebody enjoys drinking tea. So like me, I enjoy having tea twice a day. So if I don't take tea at a certain time, it affects me. I might have headache, or I might feel that I'm no more energetic. So that's how that particular routine or order affects me. It could affect different people in different ways. And that's why I'm saying, because of order is related your inner calmness or inner order. If I compare your order, like an order for an adult, to an order of a child who's between 1.5 to or even newborn to 6 years, it's really different. You can compare it to, like, what if you're coming back to your house, and when you come back to your home, you find that your house is not there. Wouldn't be you alarmed? Wouldn't be you shocked? Yes, of course you would be. And you would be like, where is my house? Where is it gone? Physically not at all there where it was supposed to be. How would you feel? That disturbance in you is the feeling of a child for order. If I don't get tea, the day I'm used to have it, it won't affect me that much. But to a child, what would be the severity of his feeling it would be the one which you would feel not finding your home in the right place. Or could be even more. We are not sure about the feeling of the child, but we do know that it affects them. That's why if a child's order is disturbed, they really get disturbed, not only physically, but could be mentally or spiritually. So, for example, if a child is used to coming to classroom with his father, and a day comes when father is unable to take the child, and there is a grandparent taking or a mother taking the same child to school, and the child and the mother wouldn't know why my child is crying and why he's disturbed. But if you understand the psyche, if you understand the philosophy of the sensitive period for order in that child, you will realize that his crying, his tantrums is because of some reason. So now you would be saying, I told you a lot about order and order, but what is the solution? The solution is making a routine. Making a routine like a teacher. How we create order in the environment, how we prepare for the environment, how we take care of order in the classroom. I want you to do the same at home. Right now, every adult is disturbed. Why? Because there's going a lot in their outer order that is disturbed. No more social gatherings, no more work, you are at home, no more friends circle. So what is all this? Isn't it disturbing you? Isn't it horrifying you? Of course it is. And the stress is there too. But what do? You can overcome that. But what about the child? Who is going to work for the order of the child? Who's going to bring his inner calmness? Who's going to bring the inner peace? You. You have to take the responsibility, just like a teacher. What we teachers do is, we go half an hour early or even 45 minutes earlier to the class timings. If my children would come 8:30, I would go 8. I would go 7:45 to prepare their order. The co-teachers, the assistant teachers who are working with me would set up the environment with me. We would make a fair effort to set up the classroom, to keep it orderly, to keep the environment safe, to keep an organized classroom for them to come and get ready to work. There is a routine. You don't have to impose that routine on the child. You just have to follow the routine with the child. Welcoming him inside. Let him carry his bag. Let him do his things on his own, independently. Carry out the work. There is a time. There is an inner clock in the child which tells a younger child, oh, this is the time to go home, or this is the time for eating my snack, or there is something inside him that directs him. But when you set an environment that helps him, there used to be a girl who would hug me always after the circle time, which I had just for 6 to 7 minutes by the end of the day. She would hug me and just say, oh, I'm ready to go home now. How did she realize that? Just because of the routine. Just because of the same routine every single day. And it's not that you have to have a rigid routine. No, there can be flexibility. But whenever you bring change in your home environment, just discuss it with him. Prepare him beforehand. Oh, this is the difference. Just like nowadays, the condition nowadays is different. The child cannot go to school. The child cannot go to socialize, just like you cannot meet his friends. So you are the one to tell him, indirectly prepare him. I'm telling you honestly, the child takes routine so beautifully that he makes the routine a part of himself. Then he starts finding inner peace in it. Like a child who's used to listen to a story every time, every day before bedtime, would love to have it every single day. If you are getting engaged with the child and you know that you have to plan for him, you have to plan the day, you have to wake up earlier. You cannot waste your time, watching TV or being in another room and letting your child play in another room and, occasionally observing him. No, you have to be like a teacher right now. You have to be with your child. You have to live the routine with your child, whatever is your routine. The thing that matters is the routine have to be same every day. If you bring change, just prepare your child and live the routine with him. Making breakfast? Of course, prepare for that. Make a plan before the child wakes up. Set the order in the environment. Make your environment orderly. Everything in its place and a place for everything. That should be your goal. And that is what the child learns from you. Just simply living with you. You don't have to say this to the child. You just have to do it. If you do things in order, in an orderly manner, the child will take it automatically. So my request to all the parents is think about the outer order in the house. If you're going to be just, being in one room and saying to your child that, oh, clean up your room, but you're not cleaning with your child, will make a difference. But once you go take a step and you work with your child, of course, let him be independent. Let him try on his own. But you have to take one step first. You have to show him first, whatever you do. Just bring routine in a day. Think about it. I'll talk more in my upcoming videos how you can engage yourself with the child. How can you prepare work? How can you prepare a workspace for a child? I'm going to talk about each one of that element with you in my upcoming videos. So thank you for now, and I'll talk to you again in my next video. Bye for now.